In the last 5 years, air traffic has increased by 50%. Where a few years ago there was one wide-bodied plane in the air, there are several medium-sized planes today. This is partly due to deregulation of airline tariffs and the ensuing increased competition. A lot of flights can mean too many planes all at once. Too many planes for the airspace and for the air traffic controllers, causing delays at peak periods.
Things have become more difficult for airline pilots then.
Oh yes, and that means more waiting on the ground, higher costs for companies, and discontent among users.
First, there is a lack of capacity. And then, in spite of regulation, controller has to assume peaks in his workload.
You're a controller. What is expected of you in your job?
Quick making decision, good aeronautical knowledge, self-control, and attentiveness.
It means controllers are overworked?
Yes, they are. But everybody concerned by control work is overloaded, from electricians to controllers.
So air traffic control clearly needs modernizing. And automation could well be the answer, especially as air traffic is expected to double in some 15 years.
Is modernization a thing of the future, or are there already technical developments?
Well, I would say that there are mainly technical developments now. Well, I could mention the monopulse radar program, the change of all calculators in our control centers.
And what about the satellites?
Well, it's a rather important program for us. We are working on that project.
But modernization will further increase traffic. Is this compatible with safety?
Light traffic is safe traffic. Like on a motorway, traffic jam increase danger.
Automating air traffic control in the same way as flight controls have been automated. It's an attractive idea, and the program is called FIDIAS. In a few years' time, with FIDIAS, it will be possible to move from a system which merely provides the controller with information to one which helps him make decisions, a system which will enable him to keep traffic flowing freely.
Nowadays, the data processing capabilities are so important that we can imagine lots of innovations for FIDIAS. One of the means to improve the air traffic control system is the more intensive use of the computer.
Well, data processing is an exceptional tool, but it has not always lived up to its expectations, especially in intricate fields such as air traffic control. In standard situations, it is extremely efficient, but faced with the unforeseen, with complexity, its handling demands not only expert participation, but a thorough reflection on the sharing of tasks and responsibilities between man and machine.
What do you expect from automation?
I expect more quality in our work and an increase of safety and comfort.
The role of man and machine will considerably evolve within the next decade, but we are sure that the man will remain central in the air traffic control system.
Up to now, the air controllers only reacted on the reliability of data processing tools. It has never been any rejection of automatisms or automation for itself, but should the controllers to be in danger of losing some of their responsibility on the traffic, rejection phenomena cannot be excluded.
Should there be a limit to automation?
I agree for automated flight information, but leave us the controller for instructions.
Is FIDIAS the ultimate answer?
In any case, it's the answer for the next 20 years. FIDIAS will carry out the task of integrating the new helping tools for the air traffic controllers based on the use of expert systems and air-ground data links.
What will man's role be 25 years from now?
Within 25 years, man will continue to take decision as he does now, but he will be assisted by decision aids and by cooperative tools, which will enable him to take this decision in a more efficient and in a more creative way than now.
So the FIDIAS project is intended as a tool for dialogue, which will create a new relationship between man and machine.
Is FIDIAS a pure laboratory product?
Not at all. Air traffic controllers are involved at any stage of the research program. They participate to the specification of the mock-up and then evaluate this mock-up during experimentation. In fact, it's a user-oriented design.
Is FIDIAS getting into air traffic control centers by the main door?
By the main door, sure. We have in mind to change all the control position. It means about 750 new working positions in 3 years.
The transition from the existing system to FIDIAS is a very delicate point. That is why the air traffic controller training program will be so important.
Must there be continuity between the two systems, the old and the new?
A maximum continuity. We intend to connect the new system on the old one and to allow the old task to be run on FIDIAS system.
The decisive stages will take place in the next 15 years, with the present introduction of new monopulse radars and later on Mode S, which will provide more precise information. The arrival of new air traffic control training simulators in 1994, the arrival of ground-to-air data links around 1998, and the introduction of computer-aided tools in about the year 2005. FIDIAS will have to take in all these innovations.
Is FIDIAS France's contribution to European airspace?
All of our modernization program is our contribution to the improvement of the European airspace. But we will see to it that our program will be in the general framework which has been devised by the transport ministers of the 27 countries which are members of ECAC. And the key words are harmonization and integration of our systems.
And what do other European countries think about the French approach?
Well, I don't know whether there is a French approach. There is a global approach of the new automation, and that is a human-centered automation. And this is a global, a worldwide point of view.
Do you feel that the European solution is the answer?
Our international problems call for international solutions.